There were 6 medals up for grabs today on day 5 of the Beijing 2022 Winter Olympics, but it's always about the storylines, the inspiration, and of course the reason why these athletes train so hard for today. Well, did I say good morning? Good morning, top of the morning to you and everyone tuned in from wherever you are. My name, Mariah Ramharak. Welcome to SportsMax, this production of Winter Prime. I'm hanging out this morning again with my usual suspect, Gerard Morris-Sealy. A lot of smiles.
Good morning to you, Mariah. Good morning to all of you. Thank you for having me. And like you said, it is always about the stories, not only on the track or on the ice, in this case, but also all outside the human nature stories. We want to know how they prepare, the hard work that goes in, and the sacrifice that goes into these athletes really giving their best on the track.
Well, speaking about the ice, Gerard, out of nowhere, well, of course, out of somewhere, Germany have climbed to the top of the medal rankings. They now have 5 spanking gold medals. Brilliant for them so far.
Yeah, we didn't even mention Germany over the past 4 or 5 days now, but they made themselves, they inserted themselves in the conversation. 5 golds, 3 silver. Norway now, they're back up to 2nd place. 4 golds, 2 silver, 4 bronze. They're followed by Sweden with 4 golds, 1 silver and 2 bronze. And the Netherlands rounding up the top 4 with 3 golds, 3 silver and 1 bronze. So they battle for the top of the table in the medals is ding dong, is up, is going on, and we can see that countries are vying hard. The ROC, who we were talking about yesterday, Mariah, they were 2nd at one point. They're now dropped down to 8th.
You slip, you slide. It's the ice.
Exactly.
All right. Well, Gerard also making the headlines this morning. A story definitely worth mentioning and discussing with you. Figure skating, the athletes who won that competition, their ceremony to receive their medals has been delayed. Of course, the only information coming to hand is that it's because of a legal issue. Now, for me, the Russian Olympic Committee, just a reminder of viewers, they won that figure skating event. In 2nd place for that event, we had the US, and then in 3rd position, Japan. These 3 countries, of course, working very hard for their medals. They haven't received it yet. Instead, they were given those, you know, the mascot. Yeah. So they were given actual Bing Dun Dun, little tokens of him. They haven't received their gold medals or silver medals or bronze medals. And for me, it's a story that we have to continue following. It doesn't sit well. It doesn't look good for day 5 of the Winter Olympics.
Yeah, Mark Adams, the spokesman for the IOC, he had a press conference this morning. He could not give a definitive answer as to exactly, well, he said he couldn't share the details of what the legal issue is. But if we were to speculate, probably it has something to do with the Russian Olympic Committee. Maybe they have some athletes that are ineligible or what. We don't know. It could be COVID issue as well. So we don't know exactly. He didn't confirm. He didn't make us any wiser as to what the issue is. And he didn't give us an idea of when this will be resolved. All he said was, and I quote, "You can bet your bottom dollar that we are working as hard as possible to have this resolved as soon, because we have medal athletes in this situation."
Well, what I do know is receiving Bing Dun Dun teddy bears in place of a gold medal is something that wouldn't sit very well with me. What we do know is we are going to be getting an update later. And of course, we here at SportsMax will do our very best to keep you updated and informed.
Right.
We move along now, Gerard, to Slovakia's Petra Vlahova winning gold there. And, you know, a brilliant performance there from Slovakia's Vlahova, getting that medal for her country and, of course, stepping up to the plate.
Yeah, the slalom, the event that lots of women compete in. Skiing is something that it takes a lot of precision as well. We saw in sprint skiing that a lot of athletes can slip up at any time. You could fall. We've seen falls throughout the event, and she really gave a good account of herself. She totally dominated. But I think the bigger story, or should I say one of the bigger stories coming out of that event, is USA's Michaela Schifrin. She was not able to finish. This is the 2nd time now that she has failed to finish an event, and this is her two pet events, as we like to call them in sports, her pet events. So on Monday, she would have been disqualified from the giant slalom, and she was in tears after being disqualified from today's slalom final. And I can tell that she was really hurt by it because she wanted to do better. And she has 2 gold medals. She was actually defending champion, trying to get back that gold medal in 2018 and 2014, which she won. So I knew that it really hurt her. She said, well, she thought that she was all knowledgeable about slalom and skiing, but she realized that she doesn't know it all, and she has to do a lot of work.
Well, very heartbreaking, of course, Gerard, but we can't take away from the fact that this is Slovakia's first gold in Beijing, of course, their first Olympic medal in Alpine Skiing. So it's something that's worth celebrating, Gerard. You know, it's sad for the U.S. Competitor, of course, Michaela Schifrin, and don't get me wrong, everybody came to her rescue, spoke about it, you know, letting her know that this is not the end, you have to keep pushing on. And later on the show, we'll get a motivational story that will remind Michaela Schifrin that this is not the end. But we do have to remember and celebrate Slovakia for the fact that it's their first Olympic gold for the 2020 Beijing Winter Olympics this season, of course, and their first gold medal, their first medal in alpine skiing. It's something worth celebrating.
Yes, Vlahova really gave a very good account of herself. She did what she needed to do. She went through the alpines like they were nothing, and she got down to the bottom of the hill in no time.
Yeah.
Great work from the Slovakian.
Well, Gerard, you know, they always say 5 times the charm.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm correct, maybe I'm wrong, but today it was proven when USA's Lindsay Jacobellis, she won the women's snowboard cross. She has been trying to win this Olympic gold for a very, very long time. It has been a very tedious process. It's actually been 16 years when you work out the maths, because this is her 5th Olympics. And just to finally win that gold medal, a sigh of relief, a reminder for the athlete we spoke about before, USA's Michaela Schifrin, that, you know, it's never too late. You're never too old. Age is just a number, because she's 36 years old and she has finally done it at her 5th Winter Olympics.
Yeah, and Schifrin is just 26, so she has a couple other
Exactly.
Olympics under her belt. But I think what makes this even more special is because Lindsay Jacobellis, in her very first final in 2006, in this same event, she fell.
Yeah.
She fell, and she didn't complete the event. So, for her to come back, the closest she's ever gotten to a gold medal is a bronze in Sochi 2014.
Yeah, and Gerard, you know what really is surprising for me? Because coming into the Winter Olympics, I had picked the US to do very, very well, especially based on history. The USA, they have a total of 307 Winter Olympic medals, 105 gold medals. I ensured I learned that off by heart because I said, you know what, the US are coming here to dominate.
Yeah.
Today, this medal from Jacobellis is the US's first Olympic medal for this Beijing 2022 Winter Olympics. They have the most number of competitors. So naturally, you would expect that, you know, they would have a bit more medals. But you know what? It's a good way to start. And I hope that, you know, this win from her will push the rest of the US athletes, you know, boost their confidence, boost their momentum. And of course, we can see some more medals from them.
Yeah, we have a lot to talk about, of course. USA finally getting on the medals table on the board, and of course then it just is a testament to how competitive these games are, these Winter Olympics, and nothing should, or no team should be taken for granted.
Gerard, we just have to remember that these athletes, they eat, sleep, dream, wake, training.
Right.
You know, this is the moment that they've been working on. This is the moment that they've dreamed about. So when it comes down to execution, bet it, they're going to give you your best. I'm looking forward to see more records being broken, more athletes stepping up to the podium. We'll wait and see. Well, hopefully, as you know, we spoke about this story, there's actually a ceremony and they get their medals.
I hope so too. I will know very soon.
Well, Gerard, I always say this, the 10 minutes, the time that we're on, it goes by so quickly. I enjoy doing this Winter Olympic primetime show with you. But just so our viewers know, tonight we'll have another version where George Davis and his team will be giving you a comprehensive roundup. So join us at 7:30 later tonight. I wish you goodbye for now. You continue to stay safe and keep it locked to SportsMax. We have all the coverage that you need for Winter Olympics 2022. Bye for now.